So right here, you're seeing our new broadcast intro. We have Larry Ridley, who also does our halftime show, which you're going to see later. Quick broadcast intro. We wanted everything to feel more expensive, like a TV broadcast, so the graphics are inspired by the best of what you see out there, like CBS, NBC. Here's our new Chrome broadcast style fly-ins.
It's really cool. Yeah. So how did you guys
NFL
do that?
Stadium, we blew, we built out the city around it, built it into that studio, and then matched the camera. So as you fly into the stadium, you kind of do this live reveal to the real live stadium. One of the key things for me here was we wanted all the visuals to match what they're talking about. So they'll talk about the banner here while they're talking and showing the coach. We wanted to shorten it, so we got rid of things like coin toss. So that's now a menu option before you come in the game. The last few years I've been working with NFL Films, and one of the best talents I got to work with was a guy named Brian Murray. And over the years we talked about, what he could do in our space, and eventually we got him to come here this year, and just such knowledge of shooting real football, and it really helped with our goal of shooting real football. Here again is another piece I like to call authentic to broadcast and expensive. So as Big Ben came onto the field there, we're introducing him with commentary, but you also see that NFL Films footage.
Right.
Each quarterback has 3 or 4 of those packages throughout, even guys like Johnny Manziel.
All right, Jeff, you're our director here. What are we gonna see here in Pittsburgh?
Well, as in all the NFL stadiums and across the product, we went and we relit the product again. This year we've got a number of new rendering features that we put in. Specifically, not what you're seeing right here, but during nighttime, or when the shadows become really long, and you start to see that, late third quarter, fourth quarter lighting, when the stadium press box starts casting that shadow onto the midfield. You will see a large shadow on the field. Well, once our players run into that lighting actually has been improved significantly, and that transfers over to our domes, our night lighting. So you're going to see the characters all in all have better shape when in those situations.
Those look like new player models to me, new body models to me.
They are,
Jeff?
Yes. We this year we went and we completely redid all of our player body types. So we started by breaking it down and redoing the 4 major body types. Our standard type, which is really the QB, and that really never was able to represent our QBs accurately before. When you look at Peyton Manning and previously Brett Favre and some of those other quarterbacks. So we started by redoing the base model, and then from there we added a new muscular model, a new thin model, and our new heavy model. And between those 4, that's what we're able to then recreate all the players in the NFL. So you're actually going to see every player in the game is leveraging these new blend shapes. And we've actually even gone through and handcrafted our superstars throughout the product. So you'll see every quarterback, every major defensive player will all have very unique values.
We have a question here from Fat Kids Revenge 1. Question: why does Kaepernick have tattoos?
Why does Kaepernick have tattoos? Colin is a very unique situation. So he's one of the athletes in the NFL that has full rights to his tattoos. So he came to us and he's like, "Hey guys, I really want to get my tattoos in the game this year." So with his cooperation, we were able to get the rights to those tattoos, photograph him, and get them into the game accurately. That's why you see him specifically having those tattoos. Now, that's not to say that in the future we won't be doing more of those. We just have to secure the rights to the other players. And again, we're working with the players in the NFLPA to add more to our product in the future.
Inaccurate pass there. The last stream we were playing with Peyton Manning and Phillip Rivers, so a lot of very accurate passes. But this year you're going to see, depending on ratings, guys throw some errant balls and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool. I found out actually Peyton Manning, who I watched every single game. I'm a huge Broncos fan, and if you would have asked me like what his percentage was on deep balls, I probably would have said 95% or something, because wishful thinking or rose-colored glasses or something. But he was like, I think 65% or lower. And then the gameplay guys were like showing me film to prove it. I was like, oh, okay, so yeah, that's realistic.
I mean, here's a
Boy,
really key
Patrick
moment
here.
to talk about, and Patrick's going to talk about it a little bit because he was the main designer on this feature. But Madden for a long time has been based on scriptables. So post-play, we would not be able to shoot the action on the field. We would have to load up canned, kind of moments. What we've been seeing here over and over again, just like when that player signaled for first down, we've added all this post-play behavior, awareness, AI, animations to bring to life the game so we can shoot it more like a real broadcast, players helping each other up, people celebrating with other players, everyone on the field kind of having an authentic reaction to each play. And it makes our game not just more authentic to what you'd see on TV, but by having it immediate, your emotion as a gamer is supported by the players and the visuals you're seeing immediate.
Right. So I have to do a small shout out to our partners at Riddell, because part of the body blends this year, you'll notice that you're actually seeing the shoulder pads and the underlying protective gear a lot more. And Riddell was a big part of that, making sure we had all the authentic gear this year, and we're able to take really good reference to then actually completely resculpt the normal maps on these players. So when you're looking at these players, look at their pants. I mean, the microfiber detail in the pants is significantly greater this year. But then on top of that, again, you're just starting to see those underlying shoulder pads and thigh pads and knee pads, so much more than you've ever seen before in Madden.